everybody, April 19th, it is the Michigan turkey opener. I'm going to attempt to self-film a turkey hunt using nothing but my cell phone. Show you guys how to do that. I got my little mount right here I'm gonna throw on. So just a quick update. First off, I'm fired up. Every time spring rolls around, you can hear turkeys gobbling. It's a good time. But last weekend, we planted a food plot, a clover food plot on this property, and we broadcasted with the spreader a bunch of oats on top of that clover to act as a cover crop. And I went back there a couple times in the last week just to monitor the germination. And every time I've been back there, a flock of turkeys have been on there eating on the seed on the top of that food plot, which is good and bad, right? Like, it's bad because they're eating all the seed, but it's good because there's turkeys out there. So I'm optimistic. I know they're back there. I hear them in the roost in the morning sometimes when I'm going to work, but I'm gonna try and get it done. I'm gonna just show everything I can. I'm gonna document everything I can using some of our products as well as my hand. I'm just gonna hold the phone and try and self-film this. So hope you guys enjoy this, and here we go. Get after it. All right, this is what we're using for decoys. This is a really cheap Jake decoy. This is an even cheaper hen decoy made out of foam. And then this was given to me. This is a flat decoy. We'll see how that works. And then this is what I'm gonna be filming with. This is the Mag Pro arm.
So rookie mistake, we actually make a specific shotgun mount. It's called the Shot Mag. It's a new product for us. It works really well. I would have been using it in this video, but we actually sold out online. So I didn't have the opportunity to get one before we sold out. Therefore, I would have been using it. Super cool design. This goes right on your barrel. You just tighten it on, magnetic mount, strap it on. Highly recommend this. I would have been using this. You should be using this. Back to the show.
So we'll see what we can do here. And don't forget old Bessie, the old 870. She's looking to get some use today. So I got a little bit of a plan. The turkeys are kind of on the backside of the property, and last year there were some hunters back there that were really aggressive on the first day, and I think I can hear some hen calling from them already. So rather than push in there and muddy up like where they're roosting, I got a really nice food plot. I know they've been coming in here. I'm choosing to not be aggressive. I'm actually pulling out because there's not a ton of birds out here. There's like a couple of flocks. Again, I just want to keep them happy. I think I can pull one across the swamp up to my little food plot knob, and then the season's a couple weeks long, so we can get more aggressive next week. All right, so I got a little spot here. I hunted here, made a little ground blind for deer season. I got a little setup here on the food plot. You can see all these seeds. These turkeys are in here hammering it, but there's a couple of birds. I actually think there's a couple of birds over there that are a little bit more immature. I think there's one big gobbler over here. They're just across the swamp. Let's see if we can listen if this goose goes by. Yeah, they're right there. They're back there, but it's one ridge line. So if you get in there and you get seen, they're gone. So I'm gonna be patient. So I'm in a pretty good spot here. I'm on like a really high knob. You can see I got 3 decoys out there, and all these birds are like across that swamp back there. but I can hear hunters back there just hammering. So I don't want to like completely infiltrate the one spot that I know that the birds love on day one. And so I've had luck in the past where you just kind of go silent for a while. You just keep your head on a swivel and birds show up, good things happen. So pretty neat little setup here. It's a beautiful morning. Crows are calling. The geese are out. The turkeys are hammering. It's phenomenal. That was freaking awesome. We got birds everywhere. Patience. I'm telling you, patience wins ball games. These birds are still right here. I got the nicest one of the bunch too. There's a lot of good times, a lot of good upcoming jakes. These birds are just eating a lot of this grain. I think I shot my decoy. Oh yeah. Peppered the decoy a little bit there. Bird here. Gorgeous bird. Nice spurs on him. Can't believe it. So this was my setup right here. I built this, like I told you guys, for deer hunting, and it kind of has settled, but right here I got the Magpro arm. And then this just magnetizes right there. These birds, oh, there's still birds down there. So these birds, I'm gonna zoom in just a touch. They were all bedded, wow. They were all roosted on the other side of that cut. And so I was calling to them, and all of a sudden they just piled down in here, came into the food plot, and just came up to the decoys. But bird down right there. I'm pretty fired up. It usually doesn't happen like that for me. I usually have to struggle and, you know, it's much more difficult for me. But we got it done. In fashion. Gorgeous morning. All right, guys. 2025. Really nice tom over the food plot. It's kind of full circle because we've been spending a lot of time on this food plot documenting, showing the transformation, and there's plenty of clover. I'm telling you, these birds were eating here, eating the seed. Really nice tom. Awesome beard on him. Looks like it's a, 10, 11 inch beard, something like that, but just an awesome turkey.
I'm fired up because I like turkey breast. There's nothing like when those toms come in and they're just, and they're all puffed out. It's a fantastic time. All right, well, the front's coming through and it's about to rain real hard. So we're gonna wrap this up.